I know how painful and frustrated it is when you want to go bullish and you see a bullish order block and you take that setup, but eventually you get stopped out and you kept asking yourself this one question because you want to evolve. Which order block would the market get to expect next? Well, let me take you back in time when I started trading the smart money concept. I was also in that cycle asking myself that same question you're asking yourself right now. Which order block would the market get to expect next? And what I found over my years of trading this system is what I'm about to break down to you guys. There are high probability order blocks in the market, and there are criteria that you need to see before considering an order block to be a high probability order block. So you want to stay to the end of the video where I'm going to be breaking down those criteria into P for you to understand and also replicate it in your trading system. Use the link in the description down below and follow me on all social media as PZFX. Without wasting much of your time, guys, let's dive into the video for today. Welcome back to my chat, guys. This is PZFX right here. If you're new on this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notification. Now, talking about high probability order blocks, high probability order blocks has criteria you need to see before you consider if that order block is going to be a high probability one or if the order block is going to be an order block for you to say no to. Now, let me write down those criteria. So you need to document this thing into your journal. The first criteria you need to check out before consider the order block to be a high probability order block should be an LQD OB, which is liquidity order block. So the next criteria you need to check out for should be an external break of market structure. Okay, external BOS, which is break of market structure. And last but not the least is LQD, which is liquidity. Now these criteria are things that you need to put into check. Now let's break these criteria into P for you to understand. Now let's go. So this is on the 5-minute time frame. You can do this in whatsoever time frame that best suits the kind of trader you are. To consider if an order block should be a valid one, the first thing you will do is that where the move started from, you can obviously see that there is a consolidation around here before the market moves to the upside, right? So these areas is an area where you look out for if there is a liquidity order block or not, right? We can see how the market creates a consolidation. You can obviously see that this is a sideways move right here where eventually price turns to the downside and take out all the stop losses that was here. Now, after the consolidation, there is an expansion. So inside this expansion, there is a last candle we need to mark to be our order block right there. We can see that this happens to be the last candle right here. So we need to mark the entirety of that candle as a liquidity order block, right? So you mark it out like this. Right now, you extend it to the future, waiting patiently for what price is going to do whenever market gets into this region. The second criteria we need to put into consideration is an external break of market structure. There are type of market structure break, so you need to understand as a trader that we have what we call internal break of market structure. All these ones are internal break of market structure because it's a break of market structure that make up this impulsive move to the upside. Now, talking about external break of market structure, this impulsive move to the upside has a break of market structure. So this is an external break of market structure. So within that move is called an internal break of market structure. I'll make a different video concerning this topic. Now, this is an external break of market structure, right? The break of market structure is not within the move, is not within the impulsive move, right? Now, this is an external break of market structure, right? So we have it right there. We have two criteria in check right here. So now the first criteria, let me recap. The first criteria happens to be a liquidity order block right here. The second criteria is an external break of market structure. Now talking about the last criteria, before that, let me walk you through prop firm match. Now prop firm match are companies that merge prop firms together to give you a better prop firm that best suits your trading personality. If you're a swing trader or a day trader or a scalper, prop firm match is the best place for you to know which prop firm best suits the type of trader you are. So what I like about this prop firm match are just three components. So now the first one is a payout system. So you come to your right hand side right here, which they wrote payouts, and get to see the prop firm that pay very, very fast. Now what makes me like this thing secondly is that they are spread. You come here at the spread, click on spread, scroll below and see which prop firm has the best of spread. As of the time making this video, top one trader has the best of spread. And the third reason why I like prop firm match is that whenever you buy an account, they give you a loyalty point. What this loyalty point does that is going to accumulate around this region. Once it gets to a certain number, you can be able to use your loyalty point to buy another account. If you use my link in the description down below right now, sign up with prop firm match, you're going to be having 200, just as you can see right here, you're going to be having 200 loyalty points. And anytime you buy a new account, you get to keep some loyalty points. So once the loyalty points accumulate over time, you can use that loyalty points to get a new account. So that's just that for profit match. So now let's go back to the video for today. Now talking about the last criteria, it's obvious to be a liquidity. I keep singing this thing in this channel and also on my shorts, so you can use the link in the description down below to follow me on all social media, especially here on YouTube and also on TikTok. I'm more active on those regions, right? And also on the Telegram channel where I drop such kind of trade like this for free. I don't charge you a penny. Now, talking about the last criteria should be liquidity, areas of liquidity. Okay, now this is a low. Now this happens to be an area of liquidity, not a point, because a lot of people will buy the market or keep their stop below here. And also this low happens to have a lot of stop losses, and this low happens to have a lot of stop losses. Now you need to make sure that the majority are taken out from the market before you step into the market. Hence, you're going to be part of those majority that will be liquidated before the market tends to move. The last but not the least is the liquidity order block. Try as much as you can for your order block to be below the liquidity if you're buying. So it should be above the liquidity if you're selling. You can just use this in vice versa. Then all you have to do is to set a pending order, a buy pending order, or you should set an alert at this top right here where you're going to get into the market. Talking about stop losses, I made a very good video on stop losses on one of my shorts here on YouTube and also on TikTok and also on Facebook. I talked about how to set stop losses logically rather than traditionally, right? And the next thing is your take profit. Your take profit should always be at the point of reversal. At the point of reversal. Let's play this candle and see how this market eventuates. You can see how markets eventually take out those liquidity below here, very aggressive. Now let's see how this thing play out. Let's go. Bright lights in the night, moving to the sound, heartbeat. We just get mitigated around this region, right? Now we are in the market around this region. Now let's move to the higher time frame. You can do this in whatsoever time frame that best suits the type of trader you are, right? So now we are in the market right now. Let's see how this market plays out. Beat so loud, feel the rhythm now, neon signs all around. At this point right now, you should be able to break even. Take all your stop losses that are below here before and start putting it around this region. Follow me, let's fly to the sky so high, dance until we break. Now we're close to take profit smash. This order block happens to be a high probability order block, not just because we spot out an order block, but because the order block has criteria. The first criteria is a liquidity order block, the second one is an external break of market structure, the third one happens to be liquidity. When you get to understand these three criteria, you can be able to mark out a high probability order block. Guys, if you like this video and if this content that you like seeing here on my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe, do well to turn off post notification, and do well to use the link in the description down below and follow me on all social media at SPZFS right there. Once you give me a follow, I promise I'm going to give you guys a follow back. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Bye for now. Still here, sitting on a star.